Have you ever felt overlooked because you're quiet? It's a struggle that many people face, especially in a world that often seems to value noise and constant chatter over thoughtful silence. It's easy to misunderstand the quiet among us. The world often paints a picture of quiet individuals as loners, as people who prefer solitude over the company of others. But in reality, being quiet doesn't equate to being antisocial. It's just that some of us choose to express ourselves differently. We prefer to observe, to listen, to reflect, and when the time is right, share our thoughts. Another common misconception is that quiet people lack confidence, but that's far from the truth. Confidence isn't about how loud you can be, it's about being comfortable with who you are. Quiet people can be just as confident, if not more, as their louder counterparts. They may not shout their achievements from the rooftops, but that doesn't mean they aren't proud of their accomplishments. They might not be the first to speak up in a meeting, but that doesn't mean they don't have valuable insights to share. It's also important to realize that not all quiet people are the same. Some might be introverted, finding energy in their own company, while others might be more extroverted, enjoying social interactions but preferring to listen rather than lead the conversation. Unfortunately, in a society that often equates silence with weakness, it can be challenging for quiet individuals to command the respect they deserve. They might be overlooked. In social or professional settings, their ideas might be dismissed, or they might be misunderstood. But being quiet doesn't mean you can't command respect. Let's explore how. Over the next few scenes, we'll delve into the power of silence, speaking when it matters, enhancing listening skills, building confidence, maintaining positivity, and how all these can help quiet individuals command the respect they deserve. So if you've ever felt overlooked because you're quiet, stay tuned. There's a lot to learn, and a lot to respect about the quiet struggle. Silence holds power. Would you believe that? It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? In a world where everyone is clamoring to be heard, where the loudest voices often dominate the conversation, it's easy to overlook the quiet ones. But make no mistake, being quiet is not synonymous with being weak or passive. Quite the opposite, in fact. Let's consider the advantages of being quiet. First and foremost, quiet individuals are often excellent listeners. In a conversation, they're not just waiting for their turn to speak. They're genuinely engaged, absorbing every word, every nuance. This ability to listen attentively makes them invaluable in any social or professional setting. They're the ones who can pick up on the subtle cues that others might miss. The ones who can read between the lines. Next, quiet individuals have a knack for observation. While others are busy talking, they're taking in the world around them. This ability to observe and analyze gives them a unique perspective, allowing them to see things that others might overlook. They're the ones who notice the details, the patterns, the underlying trends. Thirdly, being quiet often means having the ability to think before speaking. In a world where everyone is rushing to voice their opinions, this quality is a breath of fresh air. It's the quiet individuals who take the time to formulate thoughtful, well-considered responses. They're not interested in simply adding to the noise. They want their words to carry weight, to have meaning. Now you might be asking yourself, how can these qualities translate into respect? It's simple. Respect is not just about being the loudest or the most assertive. It's about adding value to the conversation, about making a meaningful contribution. And that's exactly what quiet individuals do. They listen, they observe, they think before they speak. In doing so, they demonstrate a level of maturity and wisdom that commands respect. So how can you leverage these qualities to gain respect? Let's dive in. Making your words count, that's the key. It's not about talking the most or the loudest, it's about making sure that what you say truly matters. As someone who values silence and reflection, you have a unique advantage when it comes to making your words impactful. Speaking up on important matters is crucial. It's not just about expressing your opinion, but about contributing to the conversation in a meaningful way. You can help shape the narrative, influence decisions, and even change people's perspectives. But how do you do this effectively? First, preparation is key. Before you speak, take the time to gather your thoughts and formulate your argument. Do your research, understand the topic at hand, and think about the points you want to make. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel, and the more impactful your words will be. Second, clarity is vital. Be clear and concise in your speech. Avoid jargon and complex language. Use simple, straightforward words that everyone can understand. This doesn't mean dumbing down your ideas, but rather making them accessible to a wider audience. Third, deliver your argument with conviction. Believe in what you're saying and let that belief shine through in your voice. Use a confident, steady tone. Maintain eye contact if you're speaking to someone directly. Show them that you mean what you say and that you stand by your words. Fourth, engage with your audience. Ask questions, encourage feedback, and be open to different viewpoints. This shows that you value others' opinions as much as your own and fosters a sense of mutual respect. Finally, practice, practice, practice. The more you speak up, the more comfortable you'll get with it. Start small, maybe in a group of friends or in a meeting at work. With time, you'll find your voice growing stronger and your words more influential. Remember, your voice has the power to make a difference. So make your words count, speak when it matters, and let your quiet strength shine through. Did you know that listening is an art? Indeed, it's a skill that can be honed and enhanced. It's not just about being quiet and letting others speak. It's about really hearing and understanding what they're saying. You see, when you listen attentively, you're not just absorbing information. You're showing respect. You're telling the speaker that their words, their thoughts, their feelings matter to you. It's a powerful way to earn the respect of others, especially if you're generally quiet. So how do you show that you're really listening? Well, there are a few key techniques you can employ. First, try summarizing what the other person has just said. This doesn't mean you have to repeat their words verbatim, but rather paraphrase their main points in your own words. This shows that you're not just hearing but understanding. For example, if someone tells you about their tough day at work, you might respond with, "It sounds like it was really challenging for you today." This simple statement shows that you've heard and understood their feelings. Second, ask insightful questions. If someone shares a story or an idea, ask questions that delve deeper into what they've said. This not only shows that you're paying attention, but that you're genuinely interested in understanding their perspective. For instance, if someone talks about a book they've read, you might ask, "What did you find most compelling about the story?" Or, "How did the book change your perspective?" These questions show that you're not just listening passively, but actively engaging with the speaker's thoughts. Remember, listening isn't about waiting for your turn to speak. It's about focusing on the other person, showing empathy, and making them feel heard and understood. It's about creating a space where others feel valued and respected. So, next time you're in a conversation, remember these tips. Practice active listening. Summarize. Ask insightful questions. Show the speaker that you see them, you hear them, and you value what they have to say. By listening attentively, you are showing respect to others, and in return, they will respect you. Confidence can be your silent roar. Let's dive into that a bit more. Confidence is not about being the loudest in the room. Rather, it's about standing tall and firm in who you are, knowing your worth, and not letting anyone or anything shake that. For those who are quieter by nature, this can be an incredibly powerful tool to garner respect. Building confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery and self-affirmation. The first step is acknowledging and embracing your quiet nature. You are not less because you speak less. Remember, your words carry weight, and when you do speak, people listen. Practicing self-affirmations is one way to build confidence. These are positive statements that you say to yourself, affirming your strengths and value. It could be something as simple as, "I am intelligent," or "I am worthy of respect." Say it to yourself, write it down, put it on a sticky note on your mirror. Repeat it until you believe it, because it's true. Another method is by stepping out of your comfort zone. This might sound intimidating, but it doesn't have to be a giant leap. Small steps can make a big difference. Try speaking up in a meeting, or initiating a conversation with someone new. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, but with each step, you'll build resilience and confidence. In building confidence, it's also crucial to surround yourself with positivity. Stay away from people who belittle your quiet nature. Instead, surround yourself with those who respect and appreciate you for who you are. Finally, remember to be patient with yourself. Confidence building is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel less confident, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep pushing, keep affirming, and keep stepping out of your comfort zone. Confidence isn't loud, it's about believing in yourself. So believe in yourself because you are more than capable of earning the respect you deserve. Positivity can be your beacon. This is an idea that rings true for everyone, but especially for those of us who may be more reserved or quiet by nature. It's like a lighthouse guiding ships safely to shore, and in the same way, a positive attitude can guide us through the storms of life. Positivity is not just about being happy all the time. It's about maintaining a hopeful outlook, even in challenging situations. It's about acknowledging the difficulties, but choosing to focus on solutions rather than the problems. It's about believing in your ability to overcome, to adapt, and to grow. So, how can you cultivate this positivity? Here are a few tips. Firstly, practice gratitude. Make it a habit to count your blessings, no matter how small they may seem. Write them down, speak them out loud, or simply hold them in your thoughts. This practice can shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, fostering a more positive mindset. Secondly, surround yourself with positive influences. This could be uplifting books, motivational podcasts, or inspiring individuals. They can help reinforce your positive mindset and provide encouragement when things get tough. Thirdly, practice self-care. This can be as simple as taking a walk in the park, enjoying a favorite hobby, or even just getting a good night's sleep. Taking care of your physical health can have a significant impact on your mental well-being. Lastly, remember that it's okay to have bad days. Positivity doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It's about acknowledging your feelings and then choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Positivity is like a magnet. It attracts people, opportunities, and even respect. When you approach life with a positive attitude, you emit a kind of energy that people find appealing. They're more likely to listen to you, to value your contributions, and to respect your perspective. When you radiate positivity, people naturally gravitate towards you and respect you. So keep your beacon shining bright and watch how it transforms your interactions and relationships. Let's recap what we've learned. In our journey today, we've navigated the often misunderstood path of quiet individuals and how they can gain respect and admiration. The key message here is that being quiet is not a disadvantage. Quite the contrary, it can be a powerful strength if channeled correctly. We started with the quiet struggle, recognizing that it's okay to be a person of fewer words. It's not about the quantity, but the quality of words that truly matters. You don't have to be the loudest in the room to be heard. In fact, it's often those who speak less who are listened to more. Next, we delved into the power of silence. Silence is not emptiness, but full of potential. It's a blank canvas where you can paint your thoughts, ideas, and perspectives. Silence allows you to absorb, to reflect, and to respond with thoughtfulness. It's a tool you can use to command attention and respect. Then we explored the principle of speaking when it matters. It's about making your words count, making them meaningful. When you speak less frequently, your words carry more weight. They become something people look forward to, something they value. We also discussed the importance of enhancing listening skills. Being a good listener is a highly respected quality. It shows empathy, understanding, and respect for others' thoughts and feelings. It allows you to build stronger connections and relationships, which in turn earns you respect. Building confidence was our next stop. Confidence isn't about being loud or ostentatious, it's about believing in yourself, your thoughts, your values. It's about standing your ground, regardless of how loudly or quietly you do it. Confidence attracts respect like a magnet. And lastly, we emphasize the significance of maintaining positivity. A positive attitude is infectious. It draws people towards you. Positivity shows strength, resilience, and a strong spirit. It makes people admire and respect you, regardless of how quiet you may be. So you see, being quiet is not a hindrance to gaining respect. It's a unique trait that can be used to your advantage. It's about knowing your worth, understanding your strengths, and using them to make a positive impact on those around you. Never underestimate the power of quiet. Embrace your quietness. Use it to listen, to learn, to grow. Use it to make your words more meaningful, your thoughts more profound, your actions more impactful. Remember, respect is not about being loud, it's about being valued. And you, quiet ones, you are valuable.